Hi all, and welcome to the Silhouette Awards sponsor video. I'm Charlotte Hendy, I'm part of the Silhouette Awards team. Today, I'm delighted to be speaking with one of our sponsors, DELTALIGHT. And I'm really pleased to introduce you to Andy Barnett, who is the UK Area Manager at DELTALIGHT. So, Andy, tell us, why did DELTALIGHT decide to sponsor the Silhouette Awards?
Hi, thanks for inviting me in today. Why did we sponsor the Silhouette Awards? Well, Eve asked us to, so it's not a secret that we work very closely with Eve and our marketing as a company, and she's obviously one of the founders of the Silhouette Awards.
Yeah.
And for us, it was just something which was a little bit different. We're always looking at doing something different as a company in our approach. So. It's different from a standard awards, not knocking standard awards by any means, but normally, the normal format is here's our project or here's our product, and then people will vote for which one's their favorite. In this instance, it's all about the people. So it's about people sharing their experiences. Obviously, it's about promoting the lighting industry. It's all about encouraging people's personal development through lived experience. What better way to progress than having access to people that have been there and done that, and can share their knowledge with you. So as a lighting manufacturer, that's obviously looking at the mentors and the mentees. As a lighting manufacturer, why do we join? Well, obviously, our client base is people in lighting. We want to gain as much relationship as we can do with seasoned professionals, experienced professionals, better not say seasoned, that makes it sound a bit old, but experienced professionals, and also up and coming talent. We want them to think of DELTALIGHT as a company that can assist them with their future projects.
Fantastic. And how do you think mentorship can help nurture the amazing design talent of our industry?
When people are starting out, they obviously have their own ideas and thoughts about the industry and how things will work and how things progress. But again, then you've got access to someone who's been there, done that has lived the experience. They know the industry, they know the workplace culture. Okay, it's been a little bit different for everyone in the last year and a half anyway, because obviously we don't get to spend so much time in the workplace. But they know the process from start to finish. They know every facet of a project, of the industry, how everything works, and to be able to share that, to have access to someone who can pass that lived experience onto you is, I think, would be second to none. So, and also it has the potential to open doors for people in their future careers, create connections, increase their networking possibilities, just have access to, obviously, their mentor as their first key contact, but then beyond that, the opportunities that would be open up to them would be endless, in all honesty. So how that kind of from my personal experience, people might know, or they might not know, I've been at DELTALIGHT for 22 years. So I started a long time ago and worked my way through the company. And when I first joined, it was quite a new company in the country, and it was quite a small company. So I got to spend time. I was lucky enough at that point to be able to spend time with the top performers and the people with the knowledge, and going out to site with them and meeting clients and everything like that. It's just helps you to progress and understand and get a full understanding of how things work.
Definitely. So you've been in industry, 22 years now, so you must have lots of words of wisdom. So what would you tell your younger self coming into the lighting industry?
Well, I think when you ask a lot of people how they got into lighting, they tend to say the same thing. I just happened to end up in it. Yeah, maybe lighting design would be slightly different, because obviously, there's more of a background training and knowledge that goes into that, whereas I kind of did fall into it through a friend. It got me into DELTALIGHT many years ago. So what I would say to myself, I think personally, I've always been quite product based, and I like to think of myself as quite an organized person. But I think what I would say to myself would be that you know, the joy of the joy of the industry is the projects. You know, the end result is the projects. I think all too often we get dragged into the paperwork side of things. You know, everything happens at such a fast pace these days, and there's always always onto the next thing, onto the next thing, onto the next thing, that you don't necessarily, as a manufacturer, I don't think you necessarily spend as much time as you should do looking at your projects. You know, projects build relationships, and then relationships are the backbone of making it an enjoyable career. So you know, that's what we're all about. We're all about building relationships with people, and that's how you get sort of repeat work. So I think what I would say to myself would be to spend more time and see the end results of your projects. Take time to enjoy them. You know, you can learn the good and the bad from previous projects. You know, what can you take away from it? But just to spend the time to actually go and see them more than you know, looking at quotes and plans. You know, see, you know, understand, we can all look at plans, but actually seeing, there's nothing like seeing the finished product, I would say. You know, actually seeing what's come off of that plan, how it looks in reality. So spending more time seeing reality. Yeah,
couldn't agree more. Reflecting, seeing it all come together. Yeah, definitely. So thank you so much, Andy, and to the rest of the DELTALIGHT team for supporting our new initiative. We're super excited. The winners will be announced in January, and we can't wait to share more news with you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.